everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bokman's Vlog. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like the stuff that I've been doing, please comment, share, give me a little like. Obviously, all that stuff helps as I build up this channel. Want to make sure I'm giving some value. So I get asked a lot about whether or not Facebook ads work or don't work. The short answer to that question is it's 2018. If you don't know that everybody and their mother is on Facebook, and just get on there and look at all the companies and all the ads that you already see, right? So it should already tell you that ads are working, right? And companies are dumping a ton of money into Facebook, and ads are actually relatively cheap compared to Google ads or PPC. Pay per click, for those of you that don't know what that is. And so like when Google first started, it was really cheap to advertise. Now it's super expensive. And Facebook is kind of somewhat cheap. And a lot of people are saying that it's going to eventually get expensive, but people are constantly asking me whether or not it works. And like the reality of it is just like any other strategy, you have to have a plan for it. If your ultimate goal when you're thinking is that you're going to put an ad up and you're going to get leads and you're going to get deals and you're going to make money, that's a recipe for failure. The whole point of putting the ads up is to build a brand over time. And you have to have that strategy in place. At least that's the type of strategy that I use for my company, because I'm not thinking short term, I'm thinking long term, right? And if you don't know, Facebook actually allows you to target certain demographics, certain types of interests that people may be searching for. So for example, you could target people that are potentially looking to move, and et cetera, et cetera. You can really drill down into it. What I recommend before you go hiring somebody to do your Facebook ads is to learn and educate yourself so that you know what you're doing before you hand it off to somebody else to do it for you, unless you just have the capital to do it, and then do it. But yes, Facebook ads absolutely do work. I've been doing them for about 2 years now. I started out with a really small budget and slowly increased it over time. And I've tried out different kinds of ads, and now I have a service, kind of managing that stuff for me. But for all those people who think they don't work, do not listen to them. They haven't given it enough time. They haven't tried it. They don't understand the technology. Especially in real estate, you have a lot of older people who've been in the real estate game for a really long time, whether or not they're an agent, broker, or an investor. They just don't understand social media. The way they do business is still pencil and paper, which is fucking crazy to me, right? But that is the reality. So once again, do Facebook ads work? Yes, if you do it right, if you take the time to learn and educate what you're doing and have a strategy in place, make sure it's a long-term strategy. For me, it's all about branding and making sure that I'm constantly out there on all the different channels, right? So yes, Facebook ads do work, social media ads do work, Instagram, Twitter, Google Plus, maybe not so much Google Plus, but there's plenty of different avenues. One of the strategies that I started to do when I first started to do this was I was looking to see where people weren't utilizing all that stuff. And that's kind of how I built on my company is to do the Facebook, to do the Instagram, to make yourself more credible, so that when people search you and your company, there's like a million different links for them to find you, and that only makes you more credible. So once again, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this, please leave a comment, share, like, and once again, remember, if you are not evolving, you are dying. Peace.